Okay folks, I can just hear it starting up raining again. It's been raining on and off for most of today. Anyway, enough of that. Got something we found on the street. Let's see how we go with it. Okay, let's see what we have. It is off, I think it's off a hubcap, a Toyota hubcap Fragment. Don't know what happened there, accident or something. Yeah, too many car accidents get shown on the 6 o'clock news anyway. Get so over it, folks. It's so boring. I'm trying to get my photocopier art recognised on the news, in particular on Channel 9, and they just keep putting up car crash after fucking car crash. Sometimes it's really annoying. Like, it's like, who fucking wants to know about a car crash? What's so good about it? Oh, do people want to fantasize over mangled flesh? I mean, seriously, that's getting a bit beyond the joke. It's a bit silly. It's come up looking quite interesting. Gonna make it 200 and see if I can make a better result. But yeah, I just get sick of seeing all that stuff. I'm trying to get my work to go up on air myself, to try and get into the primetime news where all this action happens. It's really hard competing with this shit. I'm trying my best to not lose my head over it, because I feel I have to watch it every night and hope that my material makes it to air, and it's a shit house. Trying to make my stuff go to air, and it's really proving to be easier said than done with the kind of people we have in control. People that just don't care about less fortunate people like myself, who are disabled to start with and don't have any backing. I'm not a person that likes to schmooze with other people. I'm not a schmoozer, or in other words, a brown noser or an arse licker. I'm going to use that one, I do think. I'm not a fucking arse licker, so I'm not good at licking arse, to be honest, folks. I can't lick very well, and I know Channel 9 are really good lickers, because they lick the rich and the famous, and they lick and sniff, or sniff and lick, as I call it, the arse of the rich and famous and the other artists who've got more money and who've got prestige. Some of these artists have been in some real prestige places. Like, one of them I saw was on in the Louvre gallery, and that was like, what a slap in the face that was for me, someone who's trying to get recognised so I can make a living out of art. And here we have this fucking bitch who's not only got on the news but has already got success, and she's already obviously selling art. I'm not selling this shit, folks. I can't. My work is not selling. I'm not a rich person. I'm not a fucking self-entitled little twat. I sound like I know I sound like one, folks, but I have to be. I have to fucking... I can't put myself down, because I used to put myself down a lot. My mum used to always warn me about that. And then I ended up fucking up my life because I kept putting myself down a few too many times. And I allowed the teasers and the bullies from school and the people from church who were so fucking snooty, and sometimes they were real teasers and bullies too. So really, I've gave these bitches too much rope to hang me by, and basically, yeah, I have to now fight back and say, look, I'm not going to put myself down anymore. I'm not going to fucking insult myself. There's enough insult to injury that's happening anyway. So trying to get on the 6 o'clock news is a challenge, and these news people don't seem to realise just where I've come from. You know, that I've come from a hard life. Even my brother and my father are a part of the evil, teasing and bullying regime that I had when I was at school and at church and at work, at TAFE. Everywhere I went when I was up until about a decade ago, or just, when was it? Just under a decade ago, people used to like to take chunks out of me. And it was really horrible to deal with that. But I have to now move on and try to put the past behind me. I'm trying to get in touch with my partner, Luigi. So this is a love story, folks. A fucking love story if Channel 9 can help complete it and make it happen. If Channel 9 could just make this love story happen, to make it real, to make it actually complete instead of fucking incomplete. I get lonely, folks. Loneliness kills like 15 cigarettes a day. It's a killer, folks, and Channel 9 don't seem to appreciate how much of a killer this is. These cigarettes that I'm smoking are really quite nasty. They're nasty. I've probably lost 10 years off my life just through loneliness alone. So, you know, I'm not a loner. I don't thrive being lonely. Loneliness is not a choice. It's only a choice because there's no other way. I can't schmooze with people. I can't make friends with people. I want to get in touch with my partner, Luigi. He's the only one I care about. I don't care about gaggles of friends. I find that so impersonal and meaningless. I'm always a one-on-one person. When I was born, I had a cord around my neck and I came out breech. And I had brain damage at birth, which affected my schooling. And I had a cord. Also I had what could be high-functioning autism that affected the social functioning, hence the teasing, most of the teasing and the bullying. So, you know, I really didn't have an easy life, folks, and I just wish I could somehow dig my way out of this shit. That I could somehow have a decent life and settle down. I'm 50 and I've just been through menopause, and I'm in postmenopausal, so I've missed the sexual functioning days. The best days of my life have gone. I forgot to switch on the negative image. The best years of my life are gone, folks, so just understand that I'm not very satisfied with what has transpired, what has happened. I have to try and pick up the pieces somehow, and if Channel 9 could assist me instead of holding back. I know they don't care about me. I know they don't fucking care. They just care about their own little agendas. And that's come up looking quite interesting. I forgot to switch on it's another thing, my short-term memory and my hippocampus, I do believe the parts have been damaged because I keep forgetting. I even forgot to take my laundry back from the laundromat yesterday. I have to have my laundry washed because I can't deal with the neighbours using what do they call it? The common area laundry that we have here in this unit block. Some people can be real difficult to deal with, and I just don't want to deal with them. I don't want to fight. I don't want to get someone getting angry at me because someone's left their clothes in the washing machine, and I just want to get my laundry done. I don't want to wait for that person to just la-di-da-di-da, take their time. And some people, a certain person leaves their fucking PowerPoint plugged into the washer so that people can't get to it, so it's a real pain in the ass. I don't have problems with the washer, the dryer. I have to share the dryer with that person, so I really hate sharing the laundry. You just don't know. I just don't like crossing paths with my fucking neighbours. They're not all bad. It's just I'm really shy. I want to get on with everyone, and I just worry that there could be conflict, and I just am allergic to conflict in the neighbourhood that I live in, so I like to keep the peace. So I go do my laundry, and I pay to have my laundry done, which costs a lot of money overall, and that's another story, and that's come up looking quite a treat. I think we can now call this demo quits.